Hey folks, we've got a repair here. This is a Stihl ms310. It's my dad's. He's owned it since it was new. Never had a problem, but it's set since about spring of last year, I guess, and it's developed a no start. I think maybe just bad fuel may be the culprit, but I'm gonna look into it a little bit, and I'll cut you back on once I figure something out. First thing done, pull the plug out and look at it. He says he don't think it's ever had a plug in it. Probably not. It's all about 16, 17 years old, so this may just be a really simple fix. We'll see. Okay, we determined it has spark, the new plug, but gosh, look at that. I've had this saw here a couple times just sharpen the chain, and I've blown it out the air hose, but my god, the dust. Alright, we'll have to cut this off here short. This one's going to need a fuel line filter, and I may as well put a sample kit in the carburetor while I've got it off. But that old ethanol's just destroyed that factory fuel line. Like I said, the saw's 16, 17 years old, and it's not ever been touched. Just had the crap ran out of it. But like I said, I'll pick this up in a few days when I get to the local dealer and get some parts for it. We won't be putting Chinese on it, that's for sure. Hey folks, we're back here on the 310. I got most of the parts in. Supposed to be a clutch drum in Monday, and then that's all I like, having it ready to take back. This came with a tune-up kit. Found it on eBay. It's all OEM. I've done check. It's got the OEM numbers on it. Got air filter, fuel line, fuel filter, and an NGK plug that they claimed had been tested at the factory. Then we got a Walbro K10 kit to go on the carburetor. Once I get tore into this, I'll cut you back on. Got our carburetor off. I've got a piece of paper towel shoved back in the intake. Took our hose and blew all this out with some brake cleaner. About to change this fuel line out. Okay, if anyone's ever going to do this, on this fuel line there's like a flat notch on the front of the base that goes toward the front. And the easiest way to get that down in there is if you'll just gently pull on this rod, it'll come up out, and you can slide it out and over out of the way, and gives you room to get your fingers in, or a small something to push it with. But we've got our fuel line in and a new filter in. I'm gonna get into the carburetor. I'll cut you on then. We got our carburetor apart. We're about to do our kit in it. The meter and diaphragm was just a little stiff, but if I could have got that line to pick up fuel, I believe it would have softened up. But it's $10 while we're in it. May as well throw a good kit in the thing. We'll get our clutch on it Monday. It should be in today's Saturday, and get the chain sharpened, bar dressed, and get it back to them. Should be good to go for another, I don't know, about 16 years, but just have to see. Alright, we've got our new clutch in for Dad's 310. This one's seen better days. I don't know how well that camera will pick it up, but she is wore out. I don't even know how it's spinning the chain, and that bearing, if you can see it, is smoke. Like I said, this saw, he's had it since it was new, and it's just been used. I get this new clutch. It looks pretty good. I've not test fit it, but as cheap as it was, I'm sure it's Chinese, but it's a clutch. It don't matter. We're going to clean some of this up, blow it out, and reassemble it. As you can hear, it's pouring rain here in Virginia again. Alright, we've got our saw cleaned up, got our new clutch drum on. For a Chinese thing, actually fit pretty good. It didn't say, I guess it was Chinese, but it was, I think it was $10. Come with the bearing. Got the bar dressed, had a couple burrs on it, we got them knocked off, took a grinder and knocked the rust back off the bar where it'd been sitting. Now we're going to grind the chain. It is a new chain, but it's never been sharpened. I've just got a cheap chain grinder from Harbor Freight. If you take the time, it'll take you a few chains, a few saws to learn how to use it, but it'll grind anything from 3/8 low pro up to 404. I've not had a problem. All my chains cut. But anyway, gonna sharpen that chain, get it back together, and if it ain't pouring the rain, we'll go out back and make a cut with it. Stock saws ain't no fun. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up. Where we're at, we put what was called a tune-up kit in the saw, an OEM fuel line, OEM filter, OEM air filter, NGK spark plug, all of that came in one kit. We put a new OEM Walbro kit in the carburetor, and I did put an aftermarket clutch drum and bearing in it. That's just something I don't see a problem with running. Sharpened the chain, dressed this bar, it had a few burrs on it, and got him back together and cutting. She should be good for a few more years. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.